What is going on, everyone? Mike Newfound Past here with another 10 items that sold on eBay, all on our main eBay account. Some really high-end items in this 10. I go in order. I show the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything in between. Thank you to all of our new subscribers, old subscribers, everyone in between. Appreciate you guys. And patrons, you guys are awesome. The mystery boxes are still going out as quick as I can pack them up. I appreciate that, guys. If you guys haven't checked out my Patreon, link is below. I'm selling mystery boxes to people. God, I should just call them reseller boxes because they're full of stuff that I bought to resell that I just don't have the time to deal with or the space. So a little perk to patrons, selling those boxes to patrons. I appreciate you if you check that out. The ones that have been ordered, everybody seems to love them a lot. And I've actually had several of my patrons order multiple boxes over the past few weeks. So thanks, guys, and check out the solds. And here we are again with 10 items that sold on eBay. This is Mike from Newfound Past. If you didn't know, hope you do. Hope you enjoy all our videos. Just noticed we're over 200 videos. Well, the other day I was like, wow, over 200 videos. I do some official episodes, but I also do have several lives, so I'm over 200 videos. That's really cool. So thanks, guys. Appreciate that. Hopefully we can get over that 2,000 subscriber mark. If you're watching, highly encourage you to subscribe. Hit that little bell. We appreciate it. It helps the channel out a lot. The first item up is this HP Officejet. This is a mobile printer, and I got this not too long ago, and this was open box. Yeah, we'll go through the pictures here, and I did a Polo breakdown with printers, I think 2 videos ago of Polo breakdown, and I'll drop that into the description below if you guys want to go check that out. But yeah, in that Polo breakdown, I didn't have this printer exactly, but the same principles apply. What I talked about in that video. This was new open box. I went through the steps of how to, assess a printer basically in a thrift store. So I hope you guys go back and check that out. Like I said, I'll link it below. But this one I gave I think it was about $15 for, and that's usually what I get these printers for. Is usually in between $10 and $30 or $40 or so. And yeah, that's what I picked this one up for, about $15. Didn't have it listed too long at all. Yeah, check out some of the pictures here. There, see, there's somebody. I don't know if it was in the thrift store sealed and somebody ripped it open. It's highly possible. It happens all the time. But the bottom line is it was open. But that it kind of makes it easier to assess in the thrift store too. So, but there you can see the ink cartridges in there. The styrofoam, good indicator. This is the really good indicator. It has the plastic wrapping, the blue tape, all that stuff. You also always want to make sure that the power cord is in there. And this one is a mobile printer. It has a battery. That's what this is. This is a battery to go with the printer. So that was in there as well. So you need to make sure all the little parts and pieces and bits and cords and all that stuff is with it. Labels and stuff. But yeah, they had this one listed up for $193.09 plus shipping. And that's what it sold for. Full asking $193.09 plus shipping. Just a really awesome sale, and quick too. This wasn't up for about a week or so before it sold. Next up, this Coors Light waffle thermal shirt. This is a long sleeve, brand new with the tags. I got this retail arbitrage. I got this for $2 or $3 on the clearance rack. I think it was $2 per shirt, and I got several of them. And I had this one. This is the extra large. Had this one listed up for $17.97 plus shipping, and that's what it sold for, $17.97 plus shipping. And this was global shipping program as well. So somebody paid a pretty penny to get their Coors Light thermal shirt sent overseas, and we appreciate that. So I got that sent out. It was actually a pretty good quality. See there, it's made in UAE. Yeah. See Steve & Barry's label there. So this is a Steve & Barry's thing. But at $2 a piece, you can't really go wrong with these. So yeah, I picked them up and sold this one. And now moving on to the next item. Next up is this Brooks Brothers mohair and wool jacket vintage. This is a 44 regular. Didn't sell for as much as I'd hoped, obviously. But I can get these jackets for under $5 all the time. So I had this one. It got down to $25.77 plus shipping, and somebody shot me a best offer of $20 plus shipping, and I went ahead and accepted. Had this one around long enough, time to move it on to the next person. You see the Brooks Brothers label there, and on these, on the inside pocket is where you'll find the size label. If you didn't know, right there, see that vintage style label, 50% mohair, 50% wool, and see the 44 regular. So this is, had some vintage on it for sure. This old style label. But yeah, it's on the inside jacket pocket. But yeah, not great, but like I said, show the good, the bad, and the ugly. And this didn't bring as much as I had hoped, but still sold, still made a profit, and that's what it's about. Next up, yes, this again, the Sony LCD TV CD kitchen clock radio, blah, 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 blah. This was brand new in open box again. That's the way I usually get this electronic stuff, is new in open box. I forget exactly what I gave for this. It's been a while. I got like $15 for it or so, not too much. But this was new. It had everything in there. It had the remote and everything. Just like I said, you got to go through your due diligence, make sure all the parts and pieces there, just like printers. And the mounting hardware for this is especially important. And there it is right there. And there's the remote. So this thing's brand new. So a little story about this one. I've already sold this once, and it was while I was on vacation. And it sold right at the beginning of my vacation back in June. And when I got back, and later in June, like 2 weeks later, I had a bunch of packages to package up, and I started Saturday night when we got back packaging things up and finished on Sunday to give to my mailman on Monday morning. And about an hour after I'd given this to my mailman on Monday morning, the person opened up a PayPal fraudulent activity thing. Yeah, seriously. So, long story short is I did a package intercept on this because I knew it wouldn't get far. And yes, I got the item back. If he was a scammer, if it was true fraud, I have no idea. But the bottom line is I got the item back, listed it back up again, $251.29, and got a best offer of $240 plus shipping. And that's what it sold for. The $240 plus shipping, which was kind of hefty, but someone up in Pennsylvania bought this, so it wasn't too bad. So yeah, I ate into my profit a little bit, that PayPal fraud thing, but not a huge deal. Was able to get the item back, which is important. Listed up, and it sold pretty quickly again. So yeah, money in the bank. Really, really good money. Next up, this Legends of King Arthur buried. Look at that. Had a misspelling in there, and still sold. Check that out. Blueprints Jigsaw Puzzle. The 1,000-piece, brand new, in the box. I gave my typical $2 or $3 for this. That's what, good price point for puzzles, because puzzles are extremely long tail. Don't go out there and buy a slew of puzzles, especially used ones, thinking they're going to make quick money. These things are extremely long tail, but you can make money off of them if you're patient. I had this one listed up for $22.16, and somebody shot me a best offer of $14 plus shipping, and I accepted $14 plus shipping. So, good tidy $10 profit or so off the puzzle. Next up, this TomTom One 130 complete portable GPS car navigation system, brand new in the package. I picked this up for about $10 because it was brand new. And yeah, I had this listed up, and this didn't take too terribly long. I think it took a couple months to sell, but $10 into it, had it listed for $60.17 plus shipping, and got an offer of $45 plus shipping, and I accepted $45 plus shipping. Went ahead and moved that out the door, and someone in Alaska purchased this. So yeah, they paid a little bit of shipping on that, but not a big deal. So yeah, that was a nice sale, and got it sent out. Next up, this Red Wing Potteries Minnesota Centennial Trivet. This was pretty cool. I hope this was actually bringing the 20s, but it got down to $17.92 plus shipping, and someone shot me a best offer of $12 plus shipping, and I went ahead and accepted. Had this for a little while, but I only gave like $2 for this, but I thought it was really neat. See the Red Wing Potteries there. Just really, really cool puzzle. Red Wing stuff typically does pretty well pottery-wise, especially their crocks. But the Trivet, not all that much, but still made a profit, $12 plus shipping. So as in the profit about $8 or so. Not great, obviously, but, profit's profit. Next up, this lot of Nike Golf Dry Fit Polo shirts. A lot of three. I lotted these up because they were branded. And they all had this Suez Environment United Water label on the arm of the shirts, all three of them. And all three of them was the same size, extra large. All three of them brand new with tags. And I gave literally $3 each for these. So I was about $9 into these. And I had these listed up for $47.56 plus shipping, and that's what they sold for, $47.56 plus shipping. And I've got that question several times, and I'll go ahead and answer it again. If I got some new people in here, they ask, well, why do you have such random amounts, $47.56? It's because I lower my prices every day. Sometimes I raise my prices, but I go in every day and lower all of my listings 0.5%, or I may raise them 1%, or whatever I feel like that day. So that's why they end up being random amounts. It's not a conscious conscious decision. It's just what it ends up at when I lower the price. I initially listed these for $49.99, and I was lowering the price by 0.5% per day, and that's what they ended up at, $47.56. But yeah, really good profit on these. $9 in and got almost $50 for these plus shipping. So yeah, that was really nice. Next up, yep. What do you think about that? This was one of the printers I did feature in my Bolo breakdown about printers. This was the HP Officejet 6000, and you see I had it listed there for $400 essentially, and I shot high on this, and I did that for a reason. I put a high price, $400 with the best offer on, and within a few days, I got a best offer of $275 plus shipping, and I accepted. I was into this for $38.50. That's how recent it's been. I know exactly what I was into this for, $38.50, and got $275 plus shipping very quickly as well. This was brand new in the open box. Again, with the tape right there, you see that? Opened it up. It has all the AC adapters, all the printer cartridges, everything was there. You want to take, pictures of all that stuff, see the blue tape, and that's a really good indicator. The drivers and the software, everything was there. And this, like I said, super quick, really, really good profit. Man, really good few days there for printers, wasn't it? So that was really, really nice. Really awesome sale. Yeah, wish I could find those all the time, but that's why we go out and hunt all the time, isn't that right? And we have the last item is the University of Michigan Wolverines Nike pullover hoodie. I had this listed for $30 plus shipping, and that's what it sold for, $30 plus shipping. And this was brand new with the tags. This took quite a while to sell, actually. I got this last fall, if I remember correctly. And I paid up for it, too, because it was brand new with the tags. I was hoping to get more like in the 40s, maybe even $50 for this, but it got down to $30. And that's what it sold for. I'm pretty sure I paid like unusually high for this, like $20. So I don't think I made that much on this, but still made a profit, just not as much as I'd hoped. But still, new with tag stuff, it's hard to pass up. But yeah. Not a big deal. Still made a sale. That's it, guys. That is 10 items. What do you think? Those two printers, whew, and that Sony thing again, man, those are some really good stuff. So thanks, everyone. Appreciate it. And we'll see if I can I'm thinking about doing a live video tomorrow, but I'll have to think about that. But you'll definitely have another what sold video up on Friday. So thanks, everyone. We'll see you on the flip side.